I'm looking at you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at you or just on the lens? Just on the lens.
Okay, so let me just... We have fantastic facilities here at Warsash Maritime School in Solent University. We are the premier shipping place in the UK.
The whole course is geared towards giving students practical opportunities in actually learning the skills they would actually need to do in industry. We have an excellent CAD facility with all of the design software in it. This makes us the go-to university for companies to come and employ work-ready graduates.
Best example of the facilities preparing students is like what we have got is a smart center over here, so that we can have all the systems together what we need on board a ship.
Our students get to experience what they would experience in the real world. So we're all about making them job ready by giving them appropriate tasks in the classroom, but we also take them outside of the classroom to maritime organisations. We have a maritime week, speakers that come in regularly, and workshops that we do with external practitioners, from commodity traders right across to shipbrokers to port operations.
Wait, stop, wait, we've just got something going to walk right across. Okay, yeah. Students become familiar with rules and regulations which boats have to be designed to. Basically, if they leave here on Friday, they can go into a design office on Monday, being work ready.
The cadetship program have multiple phases, so we have 3 phases where students come over here, they can do their academic classes, and they do the hands-on training in the workshop, and they go to the ship on the 2 phases for the sea phases.
We all come from the maritime industry, so we know what the industry wants. We are making the students absolutely ready from day one when they graduate.
Thank you very much. Thank you.